Musta, Mikey? Kamusta ang weekend?
Okay naman, masaya yung weekend. Nag-launch tayo ng sobrang busy kapon. Nag-launch tayo ng Instagram natin. Shootfirst.pod, guys. Follow nyo nga pala. Stressful pero masaya. Kasi ganda ng mga games kahapon.
Oo nga, ang ganda ng mga games
Ah.
kahapon.
Ah.
So, kahapon, nanalo ang Rain or Shine laban sa SMB, 95-93.
The Stingray, pare. Na-Stingray yung SMB.
Oo,
Na-Stingray.
na-stingray sila.
Oo. Solid.
Na-save sila ni Santi Santillan. Ren, 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 of 9 from the field.
Saka
And
matindi
then,
doon, bro. 3 of 3 from the outside.
oo nga.
Bago.
Ang shot niya pa sa labas, puro set shot.
Oo, stretch. Ano na nga, Brad? Stretch Santi na tawag sa kanya ngayon. Stretch Santi.
Stretch Shanty.
May pick and pop na ngayon si Santi pa. Solid. Hindi, tsaka bro, I just wanna talk about real quick yung rain or shine bago tayo move on.
Sure.
Yung rookies nila, sobrang solid. I got to talk to Gabe and Bo after the game. Tinanong ko sila, kumusta yung mga rookie ninyo? Sobrang saya nila sa rookies nila.
Yeah, namely, everybody sa kanila is performing well. Yung mga bata nila.
Namely Sagtilian, Mocon, ng Batak, obviously. No, Mocon ng Batak, ano na yun alam na natin yun Pero yung Santillan, Asisio, Karakut, maganda mga laro kahapon.
Kaya sobrang maganda sa kanila, puro kumpiyansa yung laro nila, pare. Parang pakonti na pawala na yung mga rookie jitters nila
And you have to also commend the coaching of Coach Chris Gavina. And I will be the first to admit na parang I was worried about the dynamic of veterans and the young coach na tagapasok. Pero ang ganda ng pasok ni Coach Chris. And ang ganda ng binibigay niyang kumpiyansa dun sa mga rookie. Sabi mo nga, ganda.
Yeah. And, Coach Chris has been known as a players development coach
yes,
talaga.
Sir.
Very, very players coach talaga. And kaya it bodes well for the young core of the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters.
Yes, sir.
Second game naman natin kahapon, TNT winning over the defending champs. 88-67 over Ginebra. Jason Castro turning in a 14-point 4 rebound, 5 assist performance. Pero Mikee Williams, pare, following up his career game with a 27-point outing this time.
Grabe yung Mikee Williams, man. I guess we all knew that Mikee was the real deal. We all knew na hindi naman magkakagulo yung draft at magkaka-trade kung ano-anong trade before the draft kung hindi ganun si Mikee Williams. I think this is just, kumbaga parang ano lang to parang alam naman na natin ang mangyayari. This was bound to happen. And ito pare I want to expound this maybe the next episodes natin about talk and text. Pero I want to say na Coach Chot's return is crazy. Like people I see a lot of haters. I see a lot of people saying, si Coach Chot bara-bara naman sistema niya, blah blah. Again, we'll talk about this in another episode, but man, if you have talent like Mikee Williams, Jason Castro, R.R. Pugoy, Troy Rosario, Poy Eram, 'di ba? Sino ba? Si Kelly Williams bumalik, Kib Montalvo, yes. Ganda na nilalaro. Like, I'm sorry kung may nakalimutan ako, pero if you have talent like that, Coach Chot is the perfect coach because yung run and gun niya na bara-bara quote unquote at yung dribble drive niya na bara-bara,
yes,
yun yung perfect drive sa mga ganun kagagaling like a Mikee Williams, di ba? So,
kasi it maximizes talaga their creativity and you said nga that we're gonna talk about it in the next few episodes and I'm sure it's an exciting topic to talk about lalo na si Chot Reyes ang unang nakapagpapasok sa atin sa World Cup noong 2014.
Facts, pare, facts.
All right, and in our third game, Northport prevails over NLEX in another close game, 96-94, with the returning Robert Bolick churning in 26 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. Mikey, grabe si Robert Bolick ngayon, a coming out party after missing the last conference with an injury.
Again, this is just like Mikee Williams. The return of Robert. The return of Berto, hoy, di kita seryoso. Robert ka dyan. The return of Berto, alam ko naman na during yung time na pandemic, tapos hindi siya makalaro. At napatagal yung yung recovery time niya. Sobrang nagsipag. He's working right now on his body. if y'all haven't noticed yung mga photos ni Robert ngayon na talagang gumaganda yung katawan niya, yung conditioning niya, you have to commend Coach Aldo Panlilio. Sila yung dalawa ngayon ang nagsasama to get his body right. And man, buhat bolik pare. Alam na natin yan, bubuhatin ni bolik.
Pare, sobrang buhat bolik talaga.
Ayan, beda pa lang ganyan na yan eh. Pero you can't disregard of course yung team niya. Sobrang, bro, again, this is just not the topic for today, but Northport, underrated, low-key, stacked, bro. Stacked. Talagang they
are very stacked lang, pare. Hindi lang talaga man-notice pa ngayon because they're not yet chopping up a lot of wins yet consecutively. Pero tama. I'm sure when they get their rhythm, naku pare. Tsaka lalo na pagbalik ni Coach Pido, puta.
Pare. Kumbaga bro, kumbaga para ngayon kasi binibuild pa nila talaga eh. Hindi naman yan biglaan eh.
Kasi marami rin sa kanilang bago eh.
Exactly.
You have Jamie Malonzo coming in, Greg Slaughter.
Oh my gosh,
it
bro.
will take a time for the chemistry to develop talaga.
Alam mo, Abby, na-realize ko lang. Kaya pala tayo Monday to Friday. Ang dami pwedeng pag-usapan eh.
Yun na nga eh, pare.
Kaya tayo Monday to Friday, bro.
Ang dami nga pwede ito pa lang, PBA results pa lang, nakailang minutes na tayo. Pero pare, we will address the elephant in the room. You know,
so ano ba tayo? First episode.
This is our first episode, pare. Kaya sobrang juicy talaga, pare. Siyempre, kaya we are coming out with a bang.
Makita, ma-feel na nila yung vibe ng show na to. And pag ako kasi parang alam na nila kung ano yung vibe eh. Pero sige, what is the elephant in the room, bro?
Well, the elephant in the room, pare, alam naman natin lahat. Just to refresh the memory of our listeners, you know, just recently, you were caught in some sort of a crossfire sa social media. Alam naman natin lahat yun.
Wait. Which, when you talk about recently, itong recent, hindi yung cyclist. Kasi dalawa ako the past few weeks eh.
Pare, yung
cyclist, ano naman yun eh, madali naman.
Yung cyclist, di mo naman masyado. Pero yung una, pare, there was a certain, would you say,
Instagram page.
Some sort of content creator on Instagram na mahilig sa basketball, bro. Di na natin papangalanan pa. Di na natin
Medyo nakabangga.
Nakabangga, pare. Nakabangga siya. So, parang kinontra mo lang, pare, yung post niya sa dun sa page niya about Kobe Para's entry into the B-League. Well, speaking of the B-League, no, we have now 8 players who have already signed with B-League teams, and we're also proud of that. But again, we will address the elephant in the room now. Is the PBA doomed because of the B-League?
Okay. Baka pagsisiyan ng Tripod Network na binigyan niyo tayo ng show at makakapagsalita na tayo. Pero sige. Pag-usapan muna natin yung conflict. Me and alam naman natin kung sino, we're fine. Kumbaga, nagka-messagean kami even right after the exchange sa comment section. Nagkausap kami ulit this past nung Friday nung pumirma na si Dwight.
Yes.
Tapos wala na yung video. Okay, anayin muna natin. Months ago.
Himayin muna natin.
Months ago, pare, nakikita ko na yung video. Months ago, nakikita ko na yon. I know that it's for the PBA. I think wag naman tayo let's not pretend that we don't know that. Okay, we'll start with that. And pinapansin ko lang yon for how many posts na. Pinapalipas ko lang, tinitignan ko, bakit may ganitong video pa? Ba't ganito? Tapos may mga players na medyo nakakausap ko na medyo na naasar. Kasi at the end of the day, man, the video, ano ba kinakanta ng video? Nag-abroad na sila?
Yes.
Wala nang natira. Tama ba? Wala nang natira.
Yes.
Okay. So kung isa ako dun sa mga natira, quote unquote, hindi ba parang straight up disrespect yun na wala nang natira? So dali lang. Nandito kami Di ba? Ako, being someone...
Sinasabi ng ibang tao, you're just doing this para to make noise, mag-ingay.
To make noise.
Iyakin ka nga raw, quote-unquote.
Iyakin daw ako. Ano pa ba? Iyakin. Meron pang, I forget kung ano pa yung mga sinasabi nila. Pero, sige.
Pare, they're thinking na hindi naman ikaw, it's not because na you're just defending the PBA.
Hindi dahil defend keep. Dahil
You're just
nag-iingay
trying
lang.
to make noise, yo.
Oh.
Kasi parang ang tagal mo na nawala, naging inactive sa YouTube channel mo.
Ano yung goal ko mag-PBA? Mapansin ako ng PBA na, uy, ang galing nitong Mikee Reyes na to. Kunin natin. No. Like, I have no network. I have no league. I just enjoy the game. Okay? So, if the hoopers themselves, ako kasi, I will always be like, naiintindihan ko kung ano iniisip eh. Di ba? Kahit gaano i-disregard ng tao na player ako. Okay? Kahit gaano pa nila i-disregard yung part na yon. Kaya comfortable yung players makipag-usap sa akin. It's because player ako dati, nakalaban ko to mga to, nagkakampi ko to mga to. Okay. So it just happened na ganyan. So medyo pumitik na ako kasi ito na naman tayo, and then I'm talking to a lot of hoopers already na medyo inaano na nila sa akin. Parang sinasabi na nila na, bro, nakakaasar na, ganyan. So, anyway, bro, honestly, okay na yon. If people are still there, then that's not my problem anymore. But for me, bro, ito sa akin eh. At the end of the day, yung gusto ko, nangyari. Hindi na niya pinost yung video. Yun lang naman ang gusto ko eh. Like, don't disrespect the players. Doon. So, whether or not quote-unquote, iyakin ako, quote-unquote, talo ako, quote-unquote, pinastos. Ang dami ko na nababasa eh. Whether or not, at the end of the day, I got what I wanted. Isn't that what's important?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. You get what you want, no matter kung ano mang iniisip ng tao, how you got it, you got what you wanted. So, okay na ako. Okay na ako with that, ang tawag doon? Issue. Diba? Pero sige.
So we finally laid that issue to rest. Would you say that we finally laid that issue to rest?
Bro, ako kasi sinabi ko na after nung exchange namin, sabi ko, okay, so nasa tight spot siya. Alam ko nang pumirma si Dwight. So pag in-announce niya, nandun pa ba yung video o wala? Kasi kung nandun pa yung video, ibig sabihin talagang pinanindigan mo. Kung tinanggal mo yung video, ibig sabihin nun, more or less, parang inamin mo na oo, para sa PBA titigil ko na. Hindi ko na ipopost. Parang ganon. So, pero, right, sabi ko nga, a lot of people will think however they wanna think. Doesn't really matter to me. At the end of the day, I did my job as someone who will defend the players. The players now are messaging me na parang, uy, good job ka doon. Great, ganyan. Like I always said sa IG ko, quality people to mga to eh. Itong mga nag-aano sa akin na, uy, tuloy mo yan, good job ka dyan. Okay? Quality yun. Ito, pare. Kwento ko lang sa'yo. Bago tayo mag-move on dun sa talagang topic, kwento ko lang sa'yo. Napagod ako nung araw na yun, bro. Kasi wild eh. Nagalit sa akin. Daming galit sa akin, di ba?
Dami, pare.
Dami talaga. Like, lahat ng
and
posts.
People were even saying na, yan si Mikee, ano bang alam niyan? Bakit hanggang you not a lot of people know pare that you were even drafted, but alam mo naman.
I don't count, like, I don't count myself as, I wasn't a PBA player. I wasn't. I didn't make it to the league. I didn't step on a PBA game. I didn't. So, I'm fine with that. Okay, anyway, napagod ako noon kasi draining eh. Parang ang daming talangka, ang daming Jejemon nagalit sa akin. Okay, so, daming galit. Okay. Nung gabing yun, Sunday night, lapit ako kay CK. Sabi ko, babe, nakakapagod to ah. Sabi ko, ang daming, nakakapagod eh. Kasi, ang daming pumapasok sa DM ko, daming nagko-comment, daming nagtatag. Babe, ang hirap nito ah. So anyway, medyo napagod ako ng slide. Sabi sa akin ni CK parang, wala eh. Like, you're in a position that you have a voice and you have to use it to what you believe in. And then, a friend of mine messaged me na parang, bro, good job ka. Okay yan. Kumbaga, tagal na nating nakikita, nararamdaman yan. And then, he's close to Aljon Mariano. Okay? So, Aljon Mariano, sila magkausap. Sabi sa akin ng friend ko, uy bro, umabot na sa bubble yung exchange. So, masaya yung players doon. Good job ka. Aljon Mariano is roommates with Tenok. LA. Nung sinabi ng friend ko na pati si LA, sabi mo kay Mikee, good job siya. Doon ako parang, okay, kung may 100 galit sa akin, pero may isa na out of 100 people who are mad at me, may Tenok or may Dondon Ontiveros or may Olsen Racela or may Paul Lee na tumaas yung respect level ko, then I'm fine. Diba? I'm fine. Like,
tsaka pare, these are the people that matter.
These are the people
involved eh.
Yes, bro. Kumbaga, why am I gonna lose sleep over people who hate me, who never stepped foot in an official basketball game, who never stepped foot in, who never wore a legit jersey, diba? Why will I lose sleep over that? So, like, dun ko na feel na parang, nung nag-message sa akin yun, nabasa ni CK, sabi ako, tingnan mo, Tenorio, good job ka daw. Oh, so, equal. Ito pare, before anything else, last. 100 pennies, 4 quarters. They're both equal to $1. They're both equal to $1. But why is it that I would rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies? Okay, some people won't understand that. 4 quarters is the same, $1. Okay? 4 na 0.25. Or 100 na 0.01. Bakit mas importante sa akin yung 4 quarters? Kasi mas mataas yung value niya kahit mas konti siya. Okay? So you have to choose.
Tama.
You have to choose who you're gonna quote-unquote side with. The people who matter, plus you really believe in that, or you wanna please more people, pero puro penny, puro piso. Ano yung piso, di ba? Ano yung yun? So, I'm gonna lay that issue to rest. It was fun. It was good entertainment. Yun yung message namin kapon nung Friday ni sige na ni Hoop Junkie. Yun ang message namin na parang, uy bro, it was good entertainment while it lasted.
Name drop.
Oh, hindi. Alam naman natin, we keep it real. It was good entertainment while it lasted. Kumbaga we said that. I said that. So ano na yun? Kumbaga entertainment lang yun, whatever. But at the end of the day, I got my point across. I believe the video is not there anymore. So, however you want to think, however I got there. Okay? So, I'm fine na. So, anyway, 17 minutes na tayo, pare. Sorry ha. So, sinabi ng tripod sa atin na 20 to 30 minutes lang. Pero sinabi ko na imposibleng gano'n ang mangyayari sa atin. So, okay. Okay, tapos na yung issue. So, saan tayo? Doon tayo sa core problem.
Main topic of the episode is the PBA doom because of the B-League. Again, we would like to enumerate lang the 8 players who have now signed with the B-League teams. We have 30 Ravenna with Sana and Neo Phoenix. Older brother Kiefer Ravenna with the Shiga Lake Stars. Juan Gomez Del Llano with the Earth Friends Tokyo Z. Javi GDL with the Ibaraki Robots. Ken Mark Carino with the Ayomori Watts. Bobby Ray Parks with the Dinocoya Diamond Dolphins. Okay. Kobe Paras again with the Nagata Albirex BB, and recently Dwight Ramos with the Toyoma Grouses.
Dwight is the most recent to...
The Saint.
Mas sumama. Which by the way, narinig ko na. Kasi may show ako for EASL, East Asia Super League. Oh, yes, tapos nagde-debate kami. Wala pa yung announcement ni Dwight, no? Nagde-debate kami ni Lester Prosper. Out of nowhere, bigla niyang binring up si Dwight.
Oh,
so habang nagre-record kami, sabi ko, wait, why is Dwight in the conversation? We're talking about Kobe, Kiefer, 30. Tumatawa bigla yung floor director or yung kasama namin. Okay, sabi ko. Okay, parang so after the show, nung tapos ng record, sabi ko, so is Dwight gonna sign? Sabi, yeah, it's gonna come out in soon, ganyan. Sabi ko, okay, so doon ko lang nalaman. Anyway, okay, is the PBA doomed, bro? Is that the question? Because that is in everyone's, kumbaga, this is a topic na talagang pinag-uusapan The B-League. The door that is
actually not just the open. B-League in general. Right.
Kasi ano ba din sandali lang, nawala ka haba. Anyway, guys, habang hinintay na sabi. Ayan, nandiyan ka na. Go.
Ayan. Just because of the entry of the players in the B-League, not just because yun nga, B-League, a lot of overseas opportunities are opening up for our young stars.
Tama. Kasi si Kai, si Cholo, bumalik na dito. So si Cholo nandito na.
Ba si Lebron Lopez sa overtime?
Si Lebron Lopez pa pala. Okay, so, first and foremost, before anything, I will say this right now, para lang dun sa mga talagang hindi nakakaintindi. The PBA is not perfect. The PBA is far from perfect. And this is coming from me, who is someone who is known to be pro-PBA. The PBA is far from perfect. There are so many things that they can fix. Diba? Everything na yung parity to, diba, the way they handle things, the way their rules, some of their rules to me are but ganon, diba? So to anyone who feels na nagbubulag-bulagan ako, yun ang hindi talaga totoo. Because the PBA is far from perfect. There are a lot of things they can fix, they can improve on. Okay. Now, Javi, ano ba ang sinasabi nila? Is pangit yung liga because of people who run it. Okay?
Yes, that's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
They're saying na the rules are very not in
Okay.
tune with the times anymore.
Tama.
I mean, basketball is becoming a global sport and we're
Okay.
not adjusting to it. Yun yung mga sinasabi ng mga tao.
Sige.
And what do you have to say about that?
Before ko sabihin kung bakit hindi ako naniniwala na doomed ang PBA, I will say this. I don't believe in some of their rules na kailangan mo magpa-draft in 3 years,
Oo,
2
may
years,
mga ganun.
or else 5-year ban ka. Hindi ako naniniwala doon. I support completely, fully, 100%, 150% support hoopers who have the chance to play elsewhere. Ano ang advantages of playing elsewhere, like in the B League? Number 1, representation of the Philippines. Number 2, bro, like who would have thought that you could actually play elsewhere? When we were younger, it was PBA or wala nang iba. Diba? So, I'm all for it. These kids who are making it to the B League or wherever, go for it, man. They're gonna get a bag. Ang tayo pera doon, bro.
Definitely. Sobra.
Wag tayo maglokohan.
Kasi dollars ang bayaran doon eh.
Dollars ba? O dollars. American US dollars. Okay? I was gonna say yen, pero hindi, dollars yun, tama. So dollars. And bro, wag na tayo maglokohan. Malaki pera doon. Diba?
Sobra, bro. Sobra,
I've
pare.
heard of figures na talagang wow. Like
It's even bigger than the maximum salary
Layo na
of
maximum.
star players here in the PBA.
Ano maximum dito? 475?
420,000 yan, mga
425. Ganun. Basta less than 500 a month. And di tayo magbubulag-bulagan. Alam naman natin, hindi naman nasusunod yun. Okay?
Oo.
So, from the figures that I've heard, man, you're surpassing 6-time MVP caliber salary.
Oh, definitely.
Diba?
And
Kasi,
very early in their careers at that.
Kasi ang balita ko, which again, rumors from what I've been hearing, Junmar Fardo is the highest paid player in the league today.
Well, if you're the 6-time MVP,
6-time MVP, dominate.
You deserve that.
Obviously. Okay, Junmar Fardo. And of course, SMC is going to take care of him. Okay. Now, what I'm trying to say is, if you're going to get more than that or to that level, wild. Kasi, ilan lang naman ang Junmar Fajardo dito? Isa.
1 in a million yan.
1 in a million.
It's a generational talent.
Yeah.
Nga, diba?
So if you can get paid that much or somewhere there in another country, but hindi. I can't tell you how to get your bread. I can't tell you what to do. Diba? Go. Umalis ka. Diyan ka. Okay. Now, let's start with wala nang natitira. Anong wala nang natitira? Hindi. Ito talaga hindi ko maintindihan. Bro, ilan yung binilang mo? Ilan yung binilang mong player? 8 players. Okay, 8. You're talking about 8 players, guys. 8. Okay? 8. Ilan ang player sa PBA? 400 sa... let's say 12 teams times 12 players. Di ba? Pareho tayo UP pero bagal natin mag-bat. Pero sige, sorry na sa mga isko dyan. Okay, 12 teams, 12 players each. Not including practice players. Not including reserves. So let's say 500 players in the PBA. 500. You're talking about 8 guys who left. 500 are still here. Don't get me started with MPBL guys, Vismin guys, Phil Basket guys, free agents, college players na aangat na in the next few years. Okay? Don't get me started with that. Let's just say that, safe to say, how many players are trying to make it to the PBA? All in all, how many? From
so many.
Bro,
hundreds.
Bro, no, not
hundreds
even, bro.
Of players.
Feeling ko like hundreds. Bro, in 10 men or 10 boys, ilan doon ang gusto maging basketball player? let's say safe to say 4, 5, maybe around that range. 3, 4, 5 people. Okay, I don't want to go overboard kasi sabihin nila, hindi naman lahat gusto mag-basketball. Sige, 3 out of 10 kids, boys. Yun ang pinapanood eh. Okay. Ilan yun, bro? How can you say walang natira? Let's just look at the PBA. R.R. Pugoy is here. Matthew Wright is here. Paul Lee is here. Terence Romeo is here. Stanley Pringle. Stan Hardinger. Sino pa, bro? Jason Castro. Sino pa?
Jason Castro.
Marami ako mamimiss. Sorry. Sobrang dami nila. Jeron Teng. Diba? Ikaw, bro?
But Mikey, let me stop you at that.
Pero simple math kasi. Simple math. How can you say wala nang natitira kung 8 pa lang ang umaalis? At plus, looking into the future, tingin mo lahat yun pwedeng pirma ng B-League or ng ibang bansa?
Yun yung sinasabi ng mga tao, pare, na just because of the entry of these 8 players into the B-League, we have LeBron Lopez going to overtime elite, we have Kai Sotto playing in the NBL.
So baka lahat in the future.
Yeah, in the future, baka lahat pag after nila sa amateur, they will already look into overseas opportunities just because open up na yung mga opportunities natin. Because before, it used to be just a pipe dream. You had Japeth trying out with the NBA dream. You had Kiefer also, Ray Parks trying it out. Which before was really sobrang far-fetched. Pero ngayon, they could use this entry into the B-League, into the NBL, and overtime elite to get even bigger opportunities in Europe and maybe possibly even the NBA.
Ito honestly kunyari yung PBA nag-ayos. Let's say nag-ayos yung PBA. It became perfect. Maganda ng pamamalakad, parity is there, lahat ng mga iniisip ninyong kababalaghan, sagip ka pamilya, blah blah blah. There are 2 owners with multiple teams. O sige, let's just say naging perfect. Lahat ng inirereklamo nyo, binago. 12 teams, 12 owners. Diba? Walang sister teams. Walang farm team, quote-unquote. Walang lahat ng yan. Okay, let's just say, naging perfect yung B-League. Yung PBA. Let's talk about this, bro. At the end of the day, third world country tayo. Third world country. So, the money, let's say, perfect yung PBA. You're coming out of college. Pwede ka mag-B-League, ito yung bayad sa'yo. Or PBA ka, kahit perfect yung PBA, pero ito yung bayad sa'yo. Saan ka pupunta? B-League ka pa din eh.
Siyempre.
B-League ka pa din. Pere.
It's a no-brainer. Yeah.
Exactly. So, ang sinasabi ko is, maybe, di ba, hindi yun ang problema. Hindi problema is ang pangit ng PBA or whatever. Bro, ang laki lang talaga ng bigay doon. Wala kang magagawa doon. Third world country tayo at the end of the day. Di ba? And I believe, really, deep in my heart na, do you guys honestly think mauubos ang basketball player sa Pilipinas?
Siyempre, hindi. Kasi,
sa kahit saan kanto ka pumunta dito, may court. Di ba?
Mikey, feeling ko hindi rin talaga, the PBA will be here talaga in here for the long haul pa rin. Kasi, it's not easy for anybody, you could call these players OFWs na rin. And OFWs experience homesickness. It's really hard to be away from your families. Kahit sabihin mo na, sinasabi ng mga tao na dahil mga Gen Z na yan, mga millennials, they're more adventurous and they're not more different from the generation before na safe. They want to play it safe, just be in their comfort zone like here in the Philippines. Yeah. But, it's
not easy. It's not that easy.
But again, no place like home pa rin. There will be more players that will decide just stay here, just to be close to their families. And you're earning pa rin. Being in the PBA, it's not small money pa rin. You're earning 6 digits.
Tama. So, bottom line is, when it comes to nauubos na sila, hindi mauubos ang basketball players sa Pilipinas. You look at them, paano mauubos? Diba? Right now, when you watch the PBA, Kiefer is big. Kiefer Ravena's personality is big. It's a generational talent. Diba? Watching him is like watching, like you just watch like sobrang swabe lang talaga. Okay? One of the best players that I've ever seen. That we've all ever seen. Okay. Kiefer hasn't played a single PBA game since the bubble restarted. Okay?
Yes.
Di ba masarap pa rin manood?
Sarap pa rin manood, pare.
Bro, like, Kiefer's out, but Kevin is taking over. Jericho is taking over. Ighalo is getting more minutes. Trulliano is there. Diba? Kumbaga, hindi mauubos. So that's number one. Yung mauubos sila, aalis na lang. Hindi mauubos ng basketball players sa Pilipinas. Huwag natin lokohin ang isa't isa. Okay? 8 pa lang ang umaalis, nag-wild na tayong lahat. It's like every time someone leaves, it's like, oh, goodbye PBA. What are you saying, man? It's still the second oldest league in the world. Second oldest.
And oldest league in Asia.
And the oldest league in the world is the NBA. For you to be up for more years than any other league in the whole world means you're doing something right. Diba? Even though medyo, diba, nag-pandemic. Kumbaga nagpatong-patong eh. Nag-pandemic, diba? Ang dami nang problems to begin with. But at the end of the day, man, like, it's the PBA. The best Filipino basketball players are still in the PBA. Okay, move tayo sa next topic. Sorry, 31 minutes. Sorry, Tripod Network, pero hindi ko kayang hindi magsalita pag ito yung kwentuhan. Okay. Ano yung next issue, bro? Yung naubos na sila. Let's talk about yung parity.
Naubos na sila.
Yung parity, bro. Tama? Isa yan sa mga issue eh. Yung parity, sagip ka pamilya, quote-unquote. Diba?
Paligan ni Boss Al Francis Chua.
Paligan ni Boss Al Francis Chua. Oh, yan. Yan yung mga lagi ko narinig. Paligan ni Boss Al Francis Chua. Si Commissioner, bata ni Boss Al Francis. Di ba may ganyan? Yung mga nababasa ko.
Mga ganyan. Ganyan.
Okay. At the end of the day, guys, like I said, it's far from perfect. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We see a couple of trades na medyo lugi. Diba? Let's talk about the CJ Perez trade, which is the most recent one na, saan ang galing yun? Pare, CJ Perez, galing Terra Firma. Tinrade mo for, sino yung mga tinrade doon? Si Alolino, Escoto, MGR, blah, 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 blah. Okay. At first sight, sabi natin lahat, ano ba naman yan? Lugi yung trade. Ano nangyari sa Terra Firma? Now, not taking away anything from CJ Perez, but don't we see a unit now when we watch Terra Firma?
They're a very well-oiled machine right now, whereas before it used to be like a one-man show lang parati.
Yep, bro. And I'm gonna have to say this. When they got rid of CJ and everyone was like, luge. MGR is no CJ. But MGR, bro, like what he has brought to Terra Firma, the experience. I forget kung nag-champion na si MGR. Sa San Miguel. Sorry, nag-champion siya. I was talking about his TNT stint. I'm not sure kung nag-champion siya sa TNT, but his San Miguel stint, champion siya. He's bringing championship experience. Anong sinabi ni Wami Chongson? MGR is a winner. MGR. Diba?
And he does all the little stuff, the intangibles.
Yeah.
It doesn't show always on the stat sheet, but
pare.
he will get the job done on both ends of the floor,
bro,
facilitating on the other end and really going after the ball on the defensive end.
Kumbaga, on the surface, the trade was, inaamin ko, medyo nung nangyari, medyo natawa ako na parang, wow, yun lang binigay for CJ Baby Beast Perez, like leading scorer of the league in the past how many conferences. But looking at it right now, what Terra Firma has done, especially dun sa 3-game winning streak nila against San Miguel, Ginebra, and Blackwater, like they're looking good, man. They're looking good. Diba? And Coach John Cardell is someone that you have to commend. Like, they're looking solid. They're competing. Okay?
They are. And you know, makikita mo talaga yung difference eh. Dati, puro isolation, puro kay CJ Perez. Pero ngayon, ang daming movement sa opensa. They're moving the ball side to side all the time, you know. Yeah. And even if Wami Chongson, the offense goes through him right now, Wami is always a willing passer even though he's an excellent scorer.
Right, Wami. Si gumawa? Si Redenselda. Si Batilier gumawa last game. Diba? Si Gabayni. Si Kamson, si Pogi, si Kahilig. Meron pa. Sorry sa mga hindi ko ma-mention na. Pero, like, Terra Firma is looking good. So, that pa lang, it was, kumbaga, unfair, the trade. But, look at them now, man. Like, can't we just enjoy what they're doing? And then people are saying na, Eh wala, nagpatalo naman yung San Miguel sa kanila, nagpatalo yung Ginebra sa kanila. Like, is your mind really that polluted that you can't appreciate an underdog who just got a dub against a big team? Are you really that like negative in life? Na nung nag-28 si Wami Chongson. Ako kasi bro, nung nag-28 si Wami Chongson, tapos nag-31, okay, sobrang saya ko nun. Because Wami has been a rival, or not, don't take it the wrong way when I say rival pero like nakakalaban ko yan grade school pa lang eh. High school, college, diba? I was so happy na parang, whoa, like, I knew he could hoop. He just wasn't given a chance. Okay, so ngayon nag-28-31 siya. Do you honestly think yung San Miguel or yung Ginebra, sinabi kay Wami, Wami, mag-28 ka. Wami, mag-31 ka. Wami had 9 3-pointers. Can you plan that shit? Can you plan 9 3-pointers in an actual game? Can you plan that? It wasn't, when you watch it, hindi naman yan yung puro layup, yung halatang-halatang pinapatira yung terror. Hindi, guys. 9 3-pointers for 31 points was Wami. So, are you really that, kumbaga, yung utak mo parang, negative lang. Nung nanalo yung Terra Firma sa San Miguel, ako kasi parang, nanalo yung Terra Firma sa San Miguel. Bro, sino gumawa? Wild, pakita ng highlights. Versus a person who was like, nanalo yung Terra Firma sa San Miguel, imposible yun, binigay yun. Part yun nung CJ Perez trade, papanalunin. Like, I just can't.
At pare, even may time na lahat ng there were 3 San Miguel teams that had games all on that day, tapos lahat sila natalo. And sinasabi nila, nagpatalo yung SMC today.
Oh
kasi
my gosh.
Odds, ganyan.
Okay.
Di ko magets bakit ang daming ganun na yung nag-iisip. Di ba kayo, don't you just appreciate good appreciate basketball?
Ako kasi like I love the game. You then, Javi. You played in high school. You played. Yes, sir. You were in the team B when I was playing for UP. Like we enjoy basketball. Now, the business side of basketball, it's there. It's never gonna not be there. It's always gonna be there. But is it really a mortal sin for me or you to appreciate basketball? Sabi ko nga to pag nanonood ka ba ng PBA, sino ba naglalaro? Ang nagbabantayan ba si boss tsaka si Com? Sila ba yung nagbabantayan for you not to watch because of them? Yun yung inaiinisan nila Ako honestly pare, I have nothing, like, I know, I see what's going on, medyo may mga mali, pero at the end of the day, walang utang na loob sa akin si Boss Al Francis Chua. Walang utang na loob sa akin si Commissioner Willie Marshall. So they're not gonna care what I say. Okay, but let's just talk about the players themselves. Ang nangyayari kasi bro, nagiging collateral damage yung players.
Oo.
Pag ikaw, binanatan mo ko na, boycott na natin yung PBA. Kasi ang pangit ng takbo. Sino ang collateral damage? Players.
Who are sila opportunities.
Sila yung mawawalan. Sino yung nasa harapan ng camera? Sino naglalaro? Players. Sino yung araw-araw nagtatrabaho? Ngayon, nasa bubble sila. Iniwan nila yung mga pamilya nila. Especially yung mga pamilyado. Diba? Bro, girlfriend pa lang, hindi ko kaya iwan ng ganun katagal Paano pa yung pamilya mo, bro? Diba? Yung sacrifices that they make are crazy. Diba? Bubble setups are not easy. Diba? So, kawawa naman, diba? Kumbaga, collateral damage. Diba? So, for me, is it really bad that I appreciate the game?
Wala pare. Iyakin ka raw kasi.
Iyakin ako. Like, is it really bad that
hindi ka naman daw tumuntong ng PBA kaya wala ka naman daw karapatan magsalita about it.
Totoo naman di ako tumungtong ng PBA, but at the end of the day, yung DM ko puro PBA player ang laman. so
tsaka yung iba nagsasabi na iyakin ka.
Oh my God.
Have they ever set foot on an official basketball court? Have they ever played in a league? That's a big league.
Hanggang ngayon pati yung free throw ko pinagtatawa. Like, guys, inamin ko naman na namintis ko yung mga free throw, pero sa Araneta ako nagmintis ng free throw, guys. Sa Araneta, UAAP player ako. Kahit, hindi naman nanalo yan. Hindi nga, pero UAAP player ako. Di ba? The worst team in the league that time, ako yung superstar nun. So, tigilan niyo ako lahat. Diba? Okay, wait bro babalik ko lang. So, sorry tripod pero first episode to nag-enjoy kami. Tsaka, ako yung mukha nung show na to. So, Ako magsasabi, kaya tayo titigil. Okay, let's go back lang, brother, to the nauubos na sila. Natawa kasi ako dito, bro, eh. When you really think about it critically, critical thinking, okay, look into it. Ano yung isa sa yung mga hinahanap ng tao sa PBA? Damihan yung teams.
Oo.
Diba? Kasi Roy Sumang is not in the league. Diba? These guys are not. John Wilson is not in the league. Marquis is not in the league. Gab Banal, who was always supposed to be in the league, ngayon lang ulit nagkaroon ng chance. A lot of players, Paulo Hubalde is not in the league, Pamboy Raimundo, di ba? And then a lot of guys are sitting on the bench when they could hoop. Ano yung lagi nireklamo nila? Dagdagan yung teams. Bakit dadagdagan yung teams? Kasi meron tayong surplus of talent. Surplus of players. Okay. Kailangan ko ibaba yung volume kasi magre-react ako. Lalayo ako. The same people who are complaining na kulang yung teams kasi madaming magagaling are the same exact people who are saying na nauubos na ang player dito sa Pilipinas. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay? One day, sasabihin mo sa akin, kulang yung team sa PBA, kailangan nilang dagdagan. The next day, pag may pumirma sa B-League, sasabihin mo sa akin, nauubos na sila. Ano ba talaga, bro? Like, think about it. One day, you're like, bro, ang dami magagaling sa Pilipinas. Dapat kasi mas madami yung team sa PBA. Ang daming nababangko. Ang daming di nabibigyan ng chance. The next day, Dwight Ramos signs. Kobe Paras signs. And you're like, nauubos na sila. That does not make sense to me at all, bro. Ikaw?
What they're saying kasi pare, nauubos sila. Yung nauubos, yung mga kumbaga, the next generation stars
really?
The future kumbaga of the league.
Okay, let's talk about. Sige, tama ka dyan, Javi. Kasi yung pumipirma naman are young ones eh. Hindi naman pumipirma yung mga Jason Castro. Jason Castro had a chance when he was talking to CBA that time. Okay, yes. Let's talk about the young ones. Okay. In the UAAP/NCAA, mauubos pa. Bro, if Japan gets Renz Abando and Mark Nonoy and CJ Cancino, let's just say, nandito si Evan Nelly, nandito si RJ Abarientos, nandito si SJ Belangel, nandito si Gian Mamuyak. Like, honestly, bro, like, mauubos pa talaga? Like, sige, bro, ito I'm calling it right now. Pag naubos, ako yung unang-unang magsasabi, tama kayo, sorry, my bad. Pag naubos yung player, yung talagang wala nang magaling na gustong magpa-draft, I'll be the first to say, my bad. Tama kayo lahat. But at this point, come on, bro. Come on. No.
Yeah, I agree with you, pare. I don't really think na mauubusan tayo ng players dito sa Pilipinas, period eh. It's not even talking about the PBA eh.
Nope.
We are a basketball crazy nation and there are a lot of players in the far-flung provinces na di na notice just because they haven't had the opportunity to come to Manila and showcase their talent. But there are a lot of players who don't even make it to the B-League, to the big leagues.
Yeah.
Just because they don't have the opportunity to come here and showcase their talent.
And ito again, for 3 minutes, sorry guys. Ito, I just want this point also. I just want to talk about this also. Kaya ako naiinis dun sa mga taong nag-hate lang sa PBA na wala din naman silang solusyon. Kumbaga, they're just saying, boycott the PBA, pangit yung PBA, like, tigil na natin yung PBA. Okay. The kids right now, okay, you were once a kid, Javi. Okay.
Yes.
Any hooper right now who is listening was once a kid. And when we were kids, even the kids right now, when you watch the PBA, di ba kinikilabutan ka? Especially when you watch live. When we were younger, ngayon syempre hindi na masyado kasi tanda na natin eh. Pero nung unang beses mo nanood ng PBA, Javi, ikaw, di ba kinilibutan ka? Ako pare, I'm gonna tell you guys, the first time I watched the PBA na talagang naiintindihan ko na yung basketball, I was in grade 5.
Literally, my eyes were
diba?
Were just stunned, pare. If you looked at my face when I first watched the PBA, it was crazy.
When I was in grade 5, 3 of my friends, my classmates, may ticket. Punta tayo, nood tayo. O sige, nood tayo game. Okay? It was Ginebra versus Alaska. Next game, TNT versus I forget kung ano. Bakit alam ko, ba't ko naaalala? Nung lumabas ng dugout si Willie Miller, nagpa-autograph ako. Nung nagpa-autograph ako kay Willie Miller, sabi niya sa akin, sabi ko, uy, Willie Miller, pa-autograph po, ganyan. Sabi sa akin ni Willie, then like bata ako nito, nag-autograph siya, pinipirma niya. Sabi niya, baka naman pagkatas nito, pumunta kayo kay Mark Kagiwa, gumanon. Alala ko eh. Tapos, alam mo naman si Kuya Willie, patawa yun, di ba? Comedy yun. Okay, so tawa kami. Okay, next, punta ako kay JJ Helterbrand. Papirma. Naalala ko lang si Jimmy Alapag, hinindihan ako just because nagwa-warm up na siya. So doon ko na-realize na iba talaga yung focus ng Jimmy Alapag. Okay, anyway, kinikilabutan ako when I watched the PBA. Bata ako nun. Kasi I wanted to make it there. Diba? Now, with what we're doing na we're putting the PBA in a bad light, imbis na suportahan natin and hanapan natin ng paraan paano pa gumanda. Ang nangyayari is, yung mga bata ngayon, nagbabago na rin ang isip. You know what's the saddest thing that I've heard the past couple of months or years? Ay, hindi, months pala kasi bilig months lang. Okay. A kid went up to me kasi kahit paano may credibility ako ngayon, quote-unquote, diba?
Siyempre, pare.
May lumapit sa akin na bata, bro. Sabi sa akin, my dream is to play somewhere else. So, I was like, ito yung ginagawa natin sa mga bata by hating on the PBA. I'm not saying it's perfect, but this is what we're doing. Okay.
What would you say, Mikey, that's a bad thing for a young kid to aspire to play overseas?
Not a bad thing. But is your head syempre yung mga pupunta ng bilig ngayon, mga social media era to eh. 'Di ba? Idol ng mga bata si Juan, si Javi.
And that's a big reason why
a
lot of these leagues around the region are getting Filipino stars because our social media following ng players natin dito ang laki.
Tama. And also nga, sabi ko nga, kumbaga, ito yung mga idol ng mga bata, yung nakikita nila talaga sa social media. So sina Kobe Paras, 'di ba? Dwight Ramos, 'di ba? So understandable. You wanna be like Kobe. You wanna be like Kiefer. I wanna be like 30. But is it really because you wanna be like them or a part of it is pangit kasi sa PBA? Ganun ang narinig natin ngayon sa mga bata eh. Pangit sa PBA, ayoko dun. Gusto ko sa bilig. Now, reality. Sampalin ko kaya ng katotohanan itong mga taon to. Isipin mo, bro. Ilan ang Kiefer Ravena? Ilan ang Dwight Ramos? Ilan ang Kobe Paras? Okay. So, these kids, tama yan. Kumbaga, aim high. Aim to make that much bread, that much stability for your future families. Tama yan. Aim high. But, so you're telling me that if you don't make it to the B League, you're a failure? Pag bumagsak ka sa PBA, you're a failure? No, man. So this is what I'm saying na pag masyadong crab mentality yung nangyayari, yung usapan, naapektuhan yung mga bata. Kumbaga, if I was a kid and I was just enjoying my basketball, bakit bro? Wala bang may idol kay Jason Castro? Wala bang may idol kay L.A. Tenorio? Wala bang may idol kay R.R. Pugoy, Matthew Wright? Yung mga bata ngayon, 'di ba? Wala bang may idol kay Oftana? 'Di ba madami din naman? So yun lang yung akin. Like it's fine like if that's your goal is to make it to the B League, but feeling ko lang medyo polluted na yung utak ng mga bata just because of tayong matatanda na parang pangit sa PBA, pangit sa 'di ba? So nalulungkot lang ako because when we were younger, the PBA was the PBA, 'di ba? Again, a lot of things can be improved on, a lot of things can be fixed. But I will forever, kumbaga, ito pa. When you step on the PBA, you're not just stepping on the current crop of players. Bro, come on.
Like you said kanina, naapektuhan yung mga bata, the way they think about the PBA, the way they see the PBA, and even before they watch a single game of the PBA, whether it be live or on TV, napopollute na yung isip nila.
At the end of the day, bro, these players are working, are making a lot of money for their families. All these players are richer than you, than me, than regular people. No, I'm not gonna speak for everyone, pero they're making a lot of money. Okay? And, kumbaga, let's not hate on how they're making money. Doon sila gumagawa ng pera, bro. Tapos isasabihin nyo sa akin, boycott natin yung PBA. Kung hindi nyo na-enjoy, then don't watch. Pero hindi nyo kailangan i-drag lahat ng tao na, huwag na manood, guys. Huwag na manood. Wag. 'Di ba? Kasi it's basketball, man. I'm still enjoying basketball. So yung mga bata ngayon, parang panoorin din yung si Stanley Pringle, si Terence Romeo, pag pinanood din nyo, sobrang galing. 'Di ba? Focus on basketball. Even you, when we were younger, we never knew about the business side of the PBA. We never knew. Only because there was no social media. So now na may social media, I think we need to be more responsible for the younger ones na, basketball is not business. I mean, basketball, if you're a basketball player, it shouldn't be about business. There's business in it, but it shouldn't be about that. It should be about, I want to play basketball. I want to get paid playing basketball. Then you focus on that. Yun lang yung parang, ano na naman, collateral damage din eh. Diba? Collateral. Galit lang kayo kay Boss Al Francis, galit kayo kay Commissioner Willie Marshall, ang daming collateral damage. Diba? And let's be realistic with the changes that they want. Hindi ganun kadali magkaroon ng team sa PBA.
Mahal, pare. Bro, sobrang mahal.
Not all companies are as big as SMC, MVP. Tapos, babanatan nyo pa ng, kasi dapat one owner per team. Okay. Tanggalin niyo yung, kunyari si SMC, isang team na lang. Si MVP, isang team na lang. Diba tigtatatlo sila? Tigtatlo sila eh. Huwag natin sama yung mga quote-unquote farm team. Tatlo.
Farm team.
Okay, Magnolia, San Miguel, Ginebra, Token Tex, Meralco, NLEX. Ito tatlo. Okay, tanggalin mo. So, 4 na team ang nawala. Do you honestly think may mga ganun pa kaya? Kumbaga, kalalaking mga businessman na kaya. Hindi. It's not that simple.
Pare, yung Blackwater nga.
Nahirapan pa.
Nahirapan sila. They pulled out their 3x3 team because of financial reasons.
And you can't blame them. Bro, like,
lalo na ngayon, oras ng pandemic, not all, even the big companies nahihirapan sila eh. And that's beyond what the regular person can see, because all they can see is yung mga mali na na-highlight nila. Pero ang nakakatawa pa pare, itong mga nagsasabi na yung mga itong mga utak talangka, nanonood pa rin naman sila ng PBA. Na-enjoy pa rin naman nila eh.
Alam mo, ito yung mga tao na low-key nanonood ka pa rin. Pero yung inilalabas mo sa social media, tangin na itong PBA, pangit na itong PBA. Pero nanonood ka. This is the perfect example of you hating on me, pero you follow me. Diba? You hating on me, but you know who I am. And you're watching my every move. That's the same thing.
Ang tawag doon, hipokrito.
Hipokrito, man. You're still watching the PBA. So if you're not watching the PBA, then fine. Don't. Ang akin nga is, ito naman yung pinupush ko kahit kay cyclist eh. Honestly ito yung pinupush ko. You can uplift others without stepping on others.
Exactly.
I can uplift Kiefer. I can uplift Dwight. I can empower Coco Paras, Third D Ravenna, the GDLs, Kemar Carino. Diba? I can uplift them and support them without disrespecting the ones who are here. Yun lang ang point ko. May nabasa pa ako na hindi ko sinusuportahan daw ang mga umaalis. Anong hindi ko sinusuportahan? Man, I am so happy when I see may mga bagong signing. Lagi ko inaasar si Kiefer. Oy, Brad, ikaw na bahala Kumbaga, ikaw na bahala sa susunod na pag kumain tayo. Ikaw na bahala kasi magkano kikita. Di ba?
Pare, may nagsasabi pa nga na naiinggit ka kasi you never had that opportunity, ganyan. Ano masasabi mo dun, pare?
You know what? Sige. Sa mga nakikinig sa Spotify, hindi nyo nakikita yung mukha ko, pero ngayon nakatingin ako sa camera. Naiinggit ba ako? Kayo hindi. Honestly. Sige. Diba? I'm not even, di na ako mangunguking. Ano ang regular answer? Hindi ako naiinggit. Ganun. Tingin ako kayo sa mata. Hindi kayo naiinggit. Bullshit. Naiinggit din kayo. Ang only difference is, what I'm saying is not based on my inggit. What I'm saying is based on my support and love for the game. Pero, kung talagang tanungan, kung naiinggit ba tayo, hindi kayo naiinggit. Magkano kikitain ni Kiefer doon at nagbabasketball na siya? Ray Ray Parks. Sila. Hindi kayo naiinggit? I'm not saying yung pinagtatanggol ko sila is out of inggit. Or nabibwist ako, it's out of inggit. Hindi. Pero diretsuan. Di ba naiinggit? Sino hindi naiinggit?
Let's be real, no?
Let's be real. But, again, I support all these kids. I support all of them. But, if I say na nauubos na sila, ano sasabihin sa akin ni Paul Lee? Gago ka ba?
Dito pa rin naman ako eh.
Pare si Bo Belga, ka-message ko rin yan. Ano sasabihin sa akin ni Bo Belga? Uy, tantado ka ba? Anong nauubos? Di ba, kahapon lang, ang ganda ng laro, SMB versus Rain or Shine. Ray ng Batak. Anong nauubos? Di ba?
And I'm sure pare Arwin Santos will also have something to say about that.
Anong nauubos? JB Mocon kahapon ang galing. Anong nauubos? So, we support, that's just my whole point. We can support people without stepping on others. So, doon ang galing yung pitik ko. Yung pag pinopost yun na congrats to Dwight, signs with ganyan-ganyan, tapos pag swipe mo, aapakan mo yung mga nandito. Yun yung nainis ako. Like again, I'm not trying to bring it back, pero ayos na yung issue na yun. Pero ganun mostly ang mga tao ngayon. You support Kiefer and then you step on the other players. No. At tapos, ito pa, sorry. Mag-isa oras na tayo. Last, Javi. Mayroong nag-message sa akin. DM. Sabi sa akin, supot na yung PBA, mas maganda na, mas masarap na manood ng bilig. Sabi sa akin. Ito pare, ito, di-replyan ko to eh. Sabi ko sa kanya, minsan lang ako mag-reply sa hater ha, pag talagang medyo wala lang ako magawa, bored ako. So, di-replyan ko, sabi ko, sige bro, pag may game, ang bilig na walang Pinoy, ilan ang Pinoy doon? 8. Ilan ang Division 1? 6. 6. Si Kmark tsaka si Juan ang nasa Division 2. Okay, let's talk about Division 1. Okay, 6 ang players na Pinoy. Ilan ang teams doon? Pare, sobrang dami, 30 something eh. Asan dami? Okay. So, let's say merong 32, let's say 32 yung teams. So, may 6 na Pinoy. So, may 26 teams ang walang Pinoy. So, sinasabi mo sa akin, mas masarap manood ng bilig? O sige, pag may naglaro na 2 team na wala si 30, Kiefer, Ray, Kobe, Dwight, sino pa? Javi. 2 team na walang Pinoy. Sige, manood ka.
You know what? I will put this out to our listeners. Doon sa mga haters ni Mikey, I will put this out.
Manood kayo,
I will challenge you. Manood kayo ng Billy Games na walang Pinoy at sabihin nyo sa akin kung nag-enjoy kayo compared to kung manonood lang kayo ng PBA na kung saan kilala nyo lahat ng players. I will challenge you. Kung nagawa niyo yan for 1 full season, bibigyan namin kayo ng kahit anong price na siguro anong gusto nyo.
I-invite namin kayo sa show na to.
I-invite namin kayo, i-guest namin kayo dito, i-share niyo yung experience nyo. Sige pare, we will exalt you, we will put you on a pedestal. Sabihin nyo sa akin kung nag-enjoy kayo.
Manood kayo na 1 buong season. Sige, panoorin nyo lahat ng games nung 6. Pero panoorin nyo rin lahat.
Gano'ng katagal ba isang season ng bilig? Mas
pare,
matagal
1 year.
Oh, diba?
Sige. Tapos ito pa. Nung si 30 nandun, last year, okay, di ba nanonood lang tayo pag may laro si Phoenix Sun and Phoenix? Di ba? Exactly. Doon lang tayo nanonood. Tapos, galit pa tayo lahat nung inuupo si 30. Di ba? Nung inuupo si 30, may mga games doon na nabibwisit ako. Ako personally, kasi parang, ba't di mo ginagamit si 30 the way na dapat mong gamitin si 30? Di ba import yan? Blah, blah, blah. Okay? Ilang beses nung binangko si 30, pinalitan nyo yung channel? Come on, bro. Don't tell me, mas masarap panood ng bilig kung pag nilalabas yung mga Pinoy, hindi kayo manonood. Wag na, bro. Tapos ito, compared to the PBA, which teams are the worst teams in the league right now? It's Blackwater, Northport, I believe.
Northport, yes.
And Terra Firma. Let's just say Terra Firma.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Yun yung bottom 3 teams. I'm not sure kung Terra Firma bottom, pero ang alam ko yung Blackwater tsaka Northport medyo struggling. 2 of the worst teams in the league. Oh, no. 2 yung worst teams in the league. 2 worst teams in the league. May game ang Blackwater versus Northport. Di ka manonood? Bro, come on. That's Robert Bolick. That's Paul Desiderio. No. Tama. Terra Firma. Pero Blackwater. Coach Nash Rosella. KG Canaleta. Kelly Nabong. Simon Enciso. Baser Amer. Tolomia. Dakiwag. Di ka manonood? Di ba manonood ka pa rin? Robert Bolick. Kevin Ferrer. Greg Slaughter. Malonzo. Di ba?
Tsaka, pare, ito rin eh. These players who have played in the PBA, sinusubaybayan natin, college pa lang sila. Kaya, hindi ba nakakatuwa na nakikita mo yung evolution ng careers ng mga to?
May point ka doon, Javi. Kasi when we were watching the PBA when we were younger, we looked at, sobrang saya natin kasi mga idol eh. Sina Jimmy, Harvey, Kelly, yan. Ang college tayo, TNT yung matindi nun eh. Ali Peak, Ranidel, diba? Ren, those guys. Okay. Now, ngayon kasi, there's a different level of satisfaction for me personally, and even for you for sure, because the PBA went from idol to, uy bro, tayo na, di ba mga kaibigan na natin, parang, uy bro, so, di ba, katext ko kapon, Aton Asistio, Santillan, di ba? Yung mga, mga mas bata sa akin to eh. Nakalaban ko to mga to sa UAP. So sobrang saya ko. Like, iba yung invested ako ngayon because of that. Na
exactly.
Mga kaibigan natin to mga to eh. Diba? So, yun lang. So, to anyone right now, pare nung nireply ko nga pala yun dun sa hater, hindi na siya sumagot na. Pero to anyone right now who is saying na mas masaya manood ng B-League kaysa ng PBA, sige, if you can watch all the games or at least 10 games na walang Pinoy, sige, ako ang unang aamin. My bad, bro. Ako nag-enjoy ka nga sa B-League. Pero ako, kung wala yung 6, hindi ako manonood. I'm just fucking being real, bro. Kung wala yung 6, hindi ako manonood. Hindi ko kilala yung mga players doon. Di ba? Hindi ko alam yung mga to. How will I choose the B-League na wala akong kilala? 6 na player lang ang kilala ko. Sige, dagdag nyo na yung mga Brandon Hawato, yung mga na-cover ko sa ABL. Pero still, I don't give a fuck.
Pare, ang commentary doon, Japanese.
Is pa, pare.
Paano mo ma-enjoy yun? Diba?
Sobrang pare. Sobrang
nagkaka-English commentary lang naman tayo pag may games yung mga Pinoy, di ba? Last season, yung mga games ni 30,
tama.
There were Filipino commentators.
Pag wala si 30, wala Anthony Suntay, di ba? Anthony Suntay wala. So, stop it with the bullshit. I'm just okay, I'll speak for the last time so you can extra. Sorry 1 hour na tayo. Okay. For the last time, guys, don't bullshit. Kumbaga, I'm not saying no bullshit. I'm not saying the PBA is perfect. I'm not saying the PBA can't be better. I'm not saying the PBA is, kumbaga, okay na tayo. Hindi ko sinasabi yun. Hindi ako nagbubulag-bulagan. Hindi ako bulag. There are things that we can do better. But hating on the PBA and boycotting the PBA is not the answer. Okay, you have to understand, it's not that easy to run a league. Hindi ganun kadali yan. Because at the end of the day, when you're running a league, money matters. Money. Okay? So, I can't blame na parang, sila yung may mga pere. Ano magagawa ko? Kumbaga, as much as I want Blackwater to be competitive, as much as I love Coach Nash, at the end of the day, mas maraming pere yung ibang teams eh. So, mas marami sila magagaling. Di ba? In the MPBL lang eh. So let's talk MPBL. Siyempre, malakas Davao. Ano ba yung laging nagpa-finals? Davao, San Juan. Bakit? San Juan. Well-funded yung Davao tsaka San Juan. At the end of the day, pag free agency, off-season, kaya nilang pirmahin kahit sino gusto nila. Okay? In the PBA, I'm not saying they can't do better. I'm not saying okay na yan. Pero sometimes, man, just watch. Just enjoy the purity of basketball, because we love basketball for the entertainment, the competitiveness. I never started watching basketball because Boss Al Francis Chua told me so. No. Diba? I love Boss, I love Com, diba? I have nothing against them, but I didn't start watching basketball because of them. I started loving the PBA because of Jason Castro, L.A. Tenorio, Alex Cabagdot, Chris Ross, Jimmy Alapag. So, sila yung pinapanood ko. So yun lang yung akin. Sila yung pinapanood ko, sila yung ina-enjoy ko, and I will continue to support these hoopers. I never said anything bad about Boss and Commissioner and all those guys. I never said anything bad. Because bakit? Ina-uplift ko yung players. Sila yung pinapanood ko. And I don't need to say, ang saya panoorin ni RR Pogoy, gago kasi si Boss eh. What? I don't know. I'm focused on what is in front of me, which is the game. Walang games mamaya, Monday ngayon. Pero sa Wednesday may games ulit. Yun ang pinapanood ko. Okay? So to everyone, okay, this is my, kung mag-extra after this. To everyone, I'm putting this issue to rest. Diba? We have a lot more things to talk about. Isang oras natin pinag-usapan to. Again, sorry, tripod. Huwag natin ipa-part 1, part 2 to Gusto ko dire-diretso to. Okay? So, diba? I'm putting it to rest. Yung away bata namin ni HJ, wala na yon. Okay na kami. Come on, kalalaki natin tao. Okay, matanda na tayo. Hindi na natin kailangan war of words, di ba? Mag-war. Hindi na, di ba? Tumahimik lang naman ako. Tumahimik na rin siya. Okay na. Tapos. Okay. So, yun lang yung point ko. Putting this to rest, I will always support the players because I love basketball and I like watching basketball. If I push for the PBA to close down or the PBA to, disband, hindi na ako makakapanood ng basketball. Ano ba basketball meron tayo ngayon? Di ba PBA lang? So, enjoy natin, guys. It's the same as hating on LeBron. Enjoyin ninyo si LeBron habang nandyan. Di ba? Swerte na nga tayo. So, yun lang akin. I don't know if I missed anything, pero araw-araw tayo nandito, Javi. So, pwede natin pag-usapan lahat yan.
More stuff to talk about. Talk about in the coming days. Talagang, guys, this is just our first episode and we maxed out really our first episode.
1 hour.
And again, just to close, pare, like what Mikey said kanina, pwede nyo naman, again, the PBA is not perfect. Pwede nyo naman punahin yan, pero don't hate on it, don't boycott it. You'll still appreciate it for the beauty that it is. It's still the oldest league in Asia, the second oldest league in the world. And to put it to rest, to answer the question of our title on this first episode, the PBA is not doomed because of the B-League. It is not. Stop it with the bullshit. Stop with the hypocrisy. Enjoy the game.
Hell no.
We just come on. We just love the game. Let's just appreciate it. All right, guys.
All right.
That has been our first episode. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Oh, wait. Extra natin. The name is Mikee Reyes.
And this is Javi Palanya.
Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace and love. And see y'all tomorrow. Okay. Sorry for the 1 hour, 6 minute or 7 minute podcast. First episode namin to. We'll get better at this. Medyo madaldal lang kami. All right. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace and love. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay? Thank you very much, guys.